Hello and welcome back to Cottrell's Hunting and Trapping Outdoors. I'm just getting ready to head over to my dad's and go check my traps. This is Monday morning, January the 2nd, and I know I'm a day late and a dollar short, but I want to wish you all a happy new year, and I hope that you have a prosperous new year this year. But I wanted to take this time to tell you too, something I'm going to be doing here in the future. We've got a heritage muzzleloading hunt coming up. I think it's January 13th, 14th, and 15th here in West Virginia, or it might be the 11th, 12th, and 13th. I don't know for sure. I'll have to check on that. But I think I'm going to go out and do the heritage hunt this year with my, well, it's my dad's 50 caliber Hawkins percussion rifle, but it shoots black powder and a round ball, and I think I'm going to go out and do that, and hopefully I can take you all along on that, and you'll get to go on the heritage hunt with me. I did get me a new camera for Christmas. It's a regular video camera, and I'm going to be using that thing some once I get me a stand to put it on and I figure out more about it. But I wanted to fill you in on that, and that's going to be some things that I'm going to be doing here in the future here on my channel. Okay, I'm out here this morning. I was going to go check my traps. Well, my dad had already went and done it, so I didn't. So I moved a trap from out here from my where my tree stand is. So I put me a tire set in right here on this green flat that goes around the hill right here. We've been seeing bobcat tracks and coyote tracks that going around here, and I've never tried a tire set before, so I brought this tire in here about 2 weeks ago and left it lay right there in the middle of the road. So I finally brought me a trap in here and chained off to that tree and bedded it right there in the center of that tire, and I've got to go ahead and bait that up, but hopefully we can catch something. I've never even tried a tire set before, but what I'm doing here is setting this green road up here, and it goes right into a thicket right here, and I've had my trail camera on them trees right there before and get coyotes coming through here. So I'm going to set a trap up in here somewhere if I can get a stake drove in the ground, and I'll have a couple traps covering this. But that's probably about all I'm going to do today here. But hopefully maybe I can catch something here on this road. Okay, I put me a P-post set in. That's what I called her, a scent post set, P-post set. But what I'll do, I got to walk back out to the four-wheeler, and it's clear out around there. I had to pack my stuff in here. The other day I packed into a place and it took me 6 trips to get everything out. I couldn't drive to it. But okay, right out there I got my tire set, and what I'll do, I'll go out and get my bait and lure, and I'll lure and bait that up, and that'll be my tire set. And then right here I got my P-post set, and what I'm going to do, I'll just tell you, and then I'll not video that, but I'm going to put me some coyote gland lure on that, and some coyote urine or red fox urine. And where I've got this trap at, it's coming right out of this old growed up place here. I mean, if stuff walks out of here, they have to come right by this. So and I've got it off the path here, because I know in West Virginia you're not allowed to set up in a trailway, and that's what I had heard. So I've got it off the path there, and we'll see what happens here. But this gives me, I think I've got 10 traps out now. So we'll see how this does. I don't think I'm going to set any more up today. Like I said, I've been battling this cold and haven't felt good, so I think I'm about done for today. So I'll get off here, and if there is no more video today, there will be video when I go and check my traps tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow either, so I'll take you with me when I go set them traps. I might possibly set another trap clear out on the end out there. I don't know yet what I'll do. I just might leave this like this. So we'll just have to see. If I do set something else up out there, I'll let you all see it. Okay, I was just out driving around, and I wasn't planning on putting any more sets in because, like I said, I've had this cold and stuff. But I come down out of this, off this old road right here. Up on the top up there is where I travel to go check my other traps. And I come down into this old growed up field. And this is the closest thing that we have to trapping fields here in West Virginia, especially where I'm at. If you're going to catch coyotes, you have to basically trap where you see a little bit of sign at. Well, I come down here in this field and come out this old four-wheeler path, and I found this here scat right here. I haven't moved that scat from where I set my trap in right there. I put a double dirt hole set in with a clump of grass behind it with some coyote urine on it. And I'm just going to leave that like that. Now, some people say, well, you need to cover that peat moss up. I'm going to try and see if that makes a difference or not. But I set that trap right where I found that sign at, so we'll see. I'm going to go on out through here, and if I find another place, I've got one more trap left, I'll just go ahead and set it in, and that will give me 12 traps to have out on this line that we have back in here. So hopefully I have some action here, but we'll just have to see. But anyhow, I want to tell you a little bit about trapping coyotes here in West Virginia. I don't have a lot of intersections to trap and this and that, and I don't have a lot of fields to trap in. You have to go where you see the sign at, and like these coyotes back here in this hollow here, I think we've got one or two. It stays right in here all the time, but basically these coyotes come through here about every 12 to 14 days. So you've just got to be ready for them when they come through here, and that's the way it is here in West Virginia. We don't have big crop fields that we can trap in around here, and that's just how it is. But you make do with what you have and how you got to do it. We've got the coyotes around here, but I honestly feel that they're a little bit tougher to catch here than they are other places because they're not in the same area all the time. So that's just my take on it. If y'all have any different opinions on it, let me know, because I am not a professional coyote trapper by no means. I just do this to try to help our deer herd out a little bit and to try to take care of the predators and stuff so that our deer and our turkeys have a better chance to survive. Okay, I'm back here on this here right away, back here behind my dad's house, and I come in here, I've got 12 traps out now. But see, we've got a road coming out this way, a road coming off the right of way right here, and then got a road going down through that way and one going back here. So what I did, I went ahead and set me another trap up here, and I put me another scent post set in. And what I did, I put some coyote gland lure on that, and some red fox pea, and a little bit of red fox gland lure on that. So if they come out this road here, or come down this road here, or come from behind me here, they have to go by this, and hopefully they'll smell that. But I've got 12 traps out now, and that's all I'm going to have out. That's all I'm putting out. And hopefully we can start catching some fur here. We'll just have to see. But I guess this turned out to be a coyote setting trap video or something. But anyhow, I'm going to get off here, and there'll be more to come here the next few days. Hopefully tomorrow I can take y'all with me, and we'll go check these traps, and we'll get something out here next week too, y'all. So I will see you a little bit later. Checking my traps this morning. This is 3rd of January, and I woke up to a bunch of rain, and it's supposed to be wet here the rest of the week, so we'll see what we have here. But I didn't have nothing in the tire set, and on beyond the tire set out there, I don't know if you can see it there. I will try to focus it in. There's like a little scent post set out there, and I didn't have nothing in that one either. So this is what we're dealing with here again, and you can see down here in the hollow where the creeks are up, and it must have been raining all night. I don't know what time it started here, but this is what we're dealing with here. I'll get on up here and see if I have anything. But this is what we're dealing with here today. You can see how I'm soaked. I'll turn the camera around here, but this just hit the last video clip I did was me checking the traps out around the hill here, and that hadn't been 5 minutes ago, and now it's pouring the rain down again. So I'll turn you around here and show you what we're dealing with here. Right, here it is. Luckily I got up here in the shed where we keep our equipment, and I can stay somewhat dry until this passes. This is what we're dealing with here today in West Virginia. I went and checked my traps this morning. It was raining. We've got water in the road right here, and we're having flooding here. But it started this overnight sometime last night, but I just want you all to see this. And I just got up here to the farm. I'm going to go up here on the hill and see if anything's full with my bait holes I've had out here since probably deer season or before. And I just got done checking my traps down home, and I didn't have nothing in them, so I decided to come up here and check and see if anything's been a-fooling with my bait holes up here. I think I'm going to leave my traps set down at my dad's behind his place for this week, and then next weekend I'm going to move them up here on the farm. some deer right there. Not a bit afraid. Okay, I'm up here on the corner. This is where I caught my coyotes at last year. And I can see they've been working on that bait hole right there. So, yeah, I'll be bringing me some traps up here. Actually, it looks like I can see a faint track right in there. So, yeah, I'll get my traps up here next weekend. I'll set some on the corner right here. I'll put one right there. I'll put one in here. And then I'll go back up here in the meadow where I come out around the road there, and I'll put a trap in there. I caught a red fox and a coyote up there last year, so we'll see if we can get some of these coyotes off here. My nephew had his trail camera up here and took it down last week, and he was getting coyote pictures on it. So I'm going to move up here and set some traps. I'd rather get the coyotes up here on the farm, because just like in the clip here before, you seen the deer there. That's why I trap these coyotes, to try to help protect our deer herd a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll definitely be bringing some traps up here. Yeah, that's old, but that hole wasn't like that the last time I checked it. They have really got in here and dug that out. So I'll be planting me a trap in here and seeing what we can do here. But it's just right off this thicket right here, so maybe I'll catch a couple coyotes before the season's over. It really hadn't been a real good year for me of trapping. I caught the one bobcat, and I've caught about 7 or 8 possums. Haven't caught any raccoons and no coyotes. So it hadn't really been a real good trapping season for me. This has probably been one of the slowest ones I've had here in a few years. But I also didn't get to get my traps out early like I have in years past, because I got back into bow hunting, and I've been doing a lot of that. I was doing a lot of that early on when trapping season commenced. So that could have a lot to do with it too. But like I said, this area where I trap at, though, we don't have a large quantity of coyotes. Like here on this farm, they just pass through every so often. So you got to have your traps set up when they get in here, so come through here. So that's what I'm going to do. But anyhow, I'm going to end this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry there wasn't no catches on here, but this is true trapping. I've run 12 traps, and you don't always catch them. There's several days that I go and I never catch anything, and that's just how it is. And this year has been a real slow year for me, but I didn't get started as soon as trapping this year as I had in the past. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all took the time to watch it. And if you've made it this far, I thank you for that. And may the good Lord bless you all wherever you are tonight. I will see y'all on the next one.